See this in the flights airlines are offering as well. First it was London, then it was Seoul. Big city direct international flights are coming back after halting during the pandemic. And today it was Tokyo's turn to resume service from Minneapolis-St. Paul. Why is this a big deal? Well, the flights carry with them business and tourism implications.
After nearly 3 years, the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport has brought back direct flights to Tokyo. And for folks getting on that flight, it means much more than just skipping a connection.
3, 2, 1.
Gate G4 buzzed with excitement as people awaited to board the first weekday flight headed directly to Tokyo. A long-awaited return for a well-established route.
For multiple decades, we've had this connection to Asia. And so as the pandemic came through and this route was suspended, it's wonderful after 3 years to be able to welcome this flight from Delta Airlines back into our mix here and offer this to our public.
The reestablishment brings with it a rekindling of business relations between Minnesota and Japan, according to Amanda Taylor, Vice President of Business Investment at Greater MSP Partnership.
We have 40 Japanese companies that are operating in Minnesota, over 10,000 folks employed by Japanese-owned companies in Minnesota, and over half of that is manufacturing. So the connections between Japan and Minnesota in industries that are really important to our economy, like medical device manufacturing, semiconductors.
And waving layovers goodbye is more than just convenient.
I just went home past holiday time for the first time in 5 years it was, and I had to fly to 2 different airports and then finally got home. So it was a long journey.
Ryo Saito, the executive director of Japanese American Society of Minnesota, says the direct flight was missed by more than 3,000 Japanese folks in the metro.
It's not too much to say that it's a lifeline for us. Direct to, straight to our families, and it's really, really exciting that we can just go back home to our family directly, so much easier.
And Jana, many people touched on this today, and this is maybe perhaps the most important thing to take away from this is that now families can be connected to each other just a little easier. At the airport, Sharon Yu, KARE 11 News.
Absolutely, Sharon. And prior to the stoppage of the route in 2020, nearly 17,000 passengers flew on that direct route every year. Ryo says she's also excited for more Minnesotans to get to visit Japan, especially now when it's exceptionally beautiful with the cherry blossoms in bloom.